Good morning to one and all. How are you, students? Are you completing all your classwork? Are you fit and fine? Take care of yourself. We have completed our first chapter. Now we shall start with our second chapter, the subject and predicate. Let's start. Every sentence has two parts. One is subject and the other is predicate. The subject is the first part of the sentence. It tells us who or what the sentence is about. For example, Ajitya is a teacher of German. So subject is what? Ajitya. And is a teacher of German is predicate. Second sentence. Ajitya's school is in Bhubaneswar. What is in Bhubaneswar? Ajitya's school. So Ajitya's school is the subject and rest are predicate. Next one. Lucky and Soumya play chess every evening. So what is the subject? Lucky and Soumya, and rest all is predicate. The predicate comes after the subject and contains a verb. It tells us something about the subject. Ajitya is what? Is a teacher. Ajitya's school is where? Is in Bhubaneswar. Lucky and Soumya play when? They play chess every evening. Subject, first part of the sentence tells us what or who the sentence is about, and predicate comes after the subject, contains a verb, tells something about the subject. Subject. Now we shall talk about its form and function. The subject is in a sentence is usually a noun or a noun phrase. Other types of words, when they occur as subject, behave like nouns. Fruits contain vitamins. It can be called as vitamins also. So fruits is what? Subject, and that is a noun. The exercises in the maths textbook are difficult. Now here a noun phrase is there which acts as a subject. That is what? The exercises in the maths textbook. Next one, smoking is banned here. So smoking is gerund which acts as a subject. Now let's go for imperative sentences. Imperative sentences may appear to have no subject. That is because the subject in them is you, which is implied understood, and so it is omitted, not written. For example, write the heading first. So here the subject will be you, which is omitted, and write the heading first will be your predicate. Next sentence. Raise your left leg. Again here also subject will be you, and raise your left leg will be predicate. Add a little water to the batter. Here also you will be the subject, and add a little water to the batter will be predicate. Same it happens with questions or interrogative. In that what happens? They never start with the subject. The subject in questions comes after the verb that starts the sentence. For example, is Ajitya a teacher of German? So here students keep in mind, first came is Ajitya. So Ajitya is the doer of the action and it takes the position second one. And auxiliary verb is comes in the first position. So here you again whenever you are writing, subject will be what? In your this one, when you are separating, Ajitya will be your subject and is a teacher of German will be predicate. Do Lucky and Soumya play chess every evening? So in this, Lucky and Soumya will be your subject and rest are predicate. Are the maths exercises difficult? So here the maths exercises will be subject, rest all predicate. The subject does not come first in exclamatory sentence either. Even here also, in the exam they will tell you to separate it. Don't get confused. How cute the baby is. About whom you are talking? The baby. So here the baby will be subject, rest all predicate. What a brave effort. So here brave or a brave effort will be subject, rest all predicate. How great the teachings of Gandhi are. So here the teachings of Gandhi will be your subject, rest all will be predicate.